kind of a hole in the wall surfboard shop here where the magic happens. So many of us have ridden Vec boards, and so many of them have come right out of here. And there's Tim Kelly's board getting worked on right in there right now. Let's go say hello. Well, I recognize that board. Bounce this one off the rocks in all kinds of fun towns. Looks like he's tuning up. To tune up. What's your name? Where you from?
Sean Vecchione from Wellfleet / JP, Vermont
/ Hawaii
/ Tim's bitch today. Fixing up his board where he likes to obviously not take care of it that well.
That's why it's here. I don't get to the doctors that often. So it's a major checkup.
Dr. Beck over here.
Dr. Beck, surfboard doctor.
There you go.
I got this board under a Christmas tree, I'd say maybe about 10 years ago, before I ever knew you.
Sounds about right.
Chick Frody got my wife's phone number and said, I know what Tim needs for Christmas. And when I ever came down the stairs and I saw this under the tree, even though I was about 47 or 8 years old, I felt like a 7-year-old. It was one of the greatest Christmas presents ever. Do you recall the story of how this got built?
How it got built?
Like, did someone come in and say...
I think I've done that story about 25,000 times. Heads over your head.
Yeah, so did it get built right here in the shop?
It did.
That's so cool.
Yep.
How many boards have you built?
25,000.
How many
Can't
days?
you tell by the gray hair?
How many days? Wow, that's amazing.
It's not just sand and dust in there right now.
So you're also a professional board rider, whether it's snow or water, surf.
Try to be.
Try to be. I know there's still some snow at Jay, but we just got done with a 4-day nor'easter. Surf is up. Where are you going today?
Well, Tim's got me kind of booked today, working on this thing. Hence, like, 1, 2, probably 10, 12 dings in here. But I checked it this morning, and it's a lot smaller than I thought it would be. So it's been like at least double overhead for a week now. Wind lets up a little bit, probably to like 5 to 10 knots, and now it's probably like chest shoulder high maybe, and still on shore. But it actually looks kind of surfable.
We got a 5-day nor'easter, and we're almost getting nothing out of it.
Almost nothing out of it. And then when are we going to get offshore winds? Saturday? By Saturday it'll probably be tiny. So we got robbed.
It dawned on me, like, if you're in the storm, if you feel the wind where you are, then the storm is kind of too close.
Yeah.
Because you're getting a wind swell.
Yep.
And especially if it's onshore. So what we want is a storm out there that we don't really feel, but you see the wave coming at you from a couple hundred miles.
Right. Non-period swell, not straight
Right.
on us.
So that's why everyone looks forward to hurricane season. Hopefully they're going to go
Non-periods.
way offshore.
Yeah.
You know, there was a pretty good low to our south, but it was drifting southward, and I think that the best pattern for us is the storm kind of drifting northward and kind of
Right.
pushing the swell in our
So this
direction.
thing just sat off us like for 5 days straight.
So how do you make the call on where you're going to surf on any given day?
Look at the ocean. And being in New England, you got to look at it every few hours because it could change in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
And then even in that couple hours that I came back to work, and then I go back to the beach and people are getting out of the water and they're like, dude, you missed it. It was firing. I'm like, I looked at it like an hour and a half ago. How did it fire? Oh, it was good. And then paddled out and now the wind's on it. Or it just dropped. So
We're going to try and do this a regular segment, and hopefully you're going to be a common contributor to a snowcast, the same way we did the we're going to do a surfcast, similar to the snowcast, which you were featured in many times, JP, where you may be headed this weekend.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I have friends skinning it right now, and supposedly it's perfect corn.
Could you imagine 83 degrees yesterday?
All week. Why we've been like 49, and
So we're going down to the beach
beanie
and
on
freezing.
and
Well, there's-
fleece line jeans and a sweatshirt.
Yeah, finally. It looks like we're getting some nice weather.
Yeah.
Not an easy forecast. It never is. So as far as trying to make a surf forecast, do you have any recommendations for me?
Unless you want your tires slashed and your house broken into and broken windows, probably don't tell people the location.
Even the state, like yesterday I went to a state right between Massachusetts and Connecticut, and there were some people in the water, and it's a very common spot.
Well, I mean, I know this day and age, there's more and more people in the water, and it's inevitable, but it's good. If people don't know what south-facing beaches mean or east-facing beaches, they
All right.
probably shouldn't be surfing.
So then just kind of
Give 'em a little education.
Give the buoy reports. You know, you look at the buoys, the swells from the east southeast, and at Boston this
The wind
morning.
will be
it
offshore.
was 6 foot 9 seconds, which to me is almost a perfect. Well, it's a little tight, but
Yeah.
that's about where I can get my big board out in there. I can't really get the big board out if it's more than 6 feet 10 seconds. I know because I can't get through the white water. Maybe if I get in better shape, that'll change. But I guess it's diminishing rapidly right now. So I can't say go to Nantasket Beach, for example. Not that I would ever say
You
that.
could send everybody to Nantasket, South Shore,
Yeah.
but I probably wouldn't mention Cape Cod.
So I'll just say swell coming from the east. You know what to do. The wind's going to be from the west, kind of thing. Here are the buoy reports. There's going to be this storm or this high pressure system. So this weekend there's a weak high right over us. So it should be fairly nice weather as the surf diminishes.
Yeah.
Maybe a good time to teach somebody how to surf. Although the water's still 47 degrees.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty warm.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot colder surfing than it's going to be skiing, which is usually opposite. Right. Well, Sean, I appreciate you having me over here. And how many dings did you say?
Well, they're $100 a ding, so I think we're up to 12.
This surf report brought to you by Vec Surfboards. Pick a logo, any logo. Thank you, Bob Hennessy, for making the intro and the outro. And we'll see you on the shore.
See Tim Kelly ripping on his longboard. It's coming up.
Thanks, Sean.
Welcome, bud.
Somebody told me that Beck didn't do ding repairs. Yet 24 hours later,
I do.
we are not live.
Small ding. $100 a ding. Like I said, there's at least 12 there.
Rock on. Thanks,
Yeah.
sponsor.
Uh-huh.
T-Rex really appreciates it. Yep. Well, have fun skiing or boarding this weekend, and I'm gonna get in the water soon. Now I got a new and improved board.
Yeah. Nice leg, maybe it's green enough.
Yeah, nice day. I'm gonna go pick up Mrs. Surf Ski in Rhode Island. There's no surf in Rhode Island or Massachusetts. Ever.
East facing shores might be seeing some swell right now. Don't forget to strap that down.